Good morning, everybody. Let me know if you guys hear me properly. I have a different little setup now, and I don't know why I scheduled the stream half an hour too early. The time zone, the time zone difference has me a little confused. So usually I start my live streams half an hour before the markets open. So I must have scheduled this one a little too early. So yeah, that's my fault. But yeah, how's everyone doing this morning? Oh man. Let's see who's up extra early today. Big Chungus is up nice and early. Good morning, Charlotte. News Hexel to acquire New Strike Brands 2 at 6 cents a share. Good morning, Jolanda. Good morning, Mike. Um, let's take a look. Honestly, I literally just woke up, guys. I'm still half asleep. You guys are morning people, eh? How do let's see. Oh wow. Aurora Cannabis is up 10%. That's amazing. Let's see if they have any news. Aurora Cannabis is up 10%. Let's change this title. Aurora Cannabis up 10% in the pre-market. That's good news. Are you guys excited about that? No way I'm tired. Oh man, you guys. I wish I could be up like you guys. All wake and bake. Good morning, Albert. Good morning, Miss Frizz. That boy Dre, good morning. So let's take a look at Aurora Cannabis. That looks like some really good news. Aurora Cannabis seems to be killing it right now. Um, ACB. So yeah, Aurora Cannabis. Oh no, you know what? I want to look at the. I'm sorry guys. I'm gonna look at the Canadian prices because I already have lines ready for them. I should at least. Do you guys hear me well today though? So if Aurora Cannabis is up 10%, let's look at the 5 minutes. Why is these shares so wet? Oh, that's nice. So yesterday we seen Aurora. These lines, I haven't changed these lines at all. So this was a support line that I drew from one of those videos that I made, which was Aurora Cannabis 1 year prediction, and it looks like Aurora Cannabis just hit this support line, this resistance line, and then immediately rejected it. But from the looks of it, after today's run, we might see Aurora Cannabis. Let's try to zoom out a little. We might see Aurora Cannabis bounce off the second support line that I drew right here. So there was there was two resistance lines and two support lines. So this one up here, let's get that out of the way. So now what might happen with Aurora Cannabis is they might bounce up all the way past this first resistance line to the second one because of that 10% run today, which seems to be amazing news. Aurora Cannabis is up 83 cents today. Let's see what news there is. Nelson Peltz to serve as advisor to Aurora Cannabis boards. I'm not sure if that's the reason why. 3 reasons why one top analyst gives a thumbs down to Tilray. That's not. It might be the Nelson Peltz rumor. I mean news. Sorry guys, I'm still like half asleep. Good audio, good video. Yes, good. That's good to know, guys. Let's take a look at any. We got a billionaire on deck. Where's the billionaire? Oh, is it I know who it is. I think I know. Good morning, Neurosis. Good morning, that boy Dre Albert. I think I already said good morning. DG Stocks. Good morning. Sorry guys if I keep yawning. Pekka. Good morning. Okay, so I actually have a watch list I want to keep an eye out on. What happened to it? Let's see if I can find it. So there's a couple companies I was looking at last night that might have good runs. I mean, potentially. So Pure, actually not Helix, SHMP and Medman. So we're gonna take a look at them at all. Good morning, Mike. Hexel bought New Strike. You know what? Let's look at Hexel real quick. Since they bought New Strike, let's see how they're doing in the post pre-market. So yeah, Hexo was downtrending and then immediately broke this resistance line right here, which looks to be very good for Hexo. And now let's see how they're doing in the pre-market. You know, I have to open a new one of these. Just give me a second, guys. Hexo. I'm not sure. Well, it's not finding. Maybe I have to search it up here. Hexo. I want to find it in. So yeah, even Hexo's up 4% in the pre-market. We look like we're gonna have a very green morning, and this is actually really good news for Hexo because they've been downtrending for the past how long? For the past looks like 2 weeks almost. They've been downtrending, and then recently we started to see them start make higher lows and higher highs. So this could be a reversal right here. Let's see. But this is way too steep of a line, I think. So I don't think it's going to be able to keep up this pace for that long. We're going to see, though. But Hexo is currently up 4% in the pre-market as well. I don't think it's going to continue this pattern. Let's look at their 1 year, see if they have... Oh, you know what's funny? They actually bounced right off this resistance right. Oh no, they almost did because I drew a resistance line right here and it almost went directly. It almost went there and bounced right off it. They do have a support right around here at let's see, at around $6 American. So we're gonna see if Hexo breaks that resistance line at a $6 American. Because right now they do seem to be uptrending after that news. We're gonna find out though. I'm gonna look at your guys' requests. I'm gonna try to. I probably should drink some water. Wake up. Unfortunately, I don't drink coffee, so I'm not gonna wake up with coffee. Let's go, Green Day. Good morning. Okay, International Montoro. Let's take a look at them real quick. International Montoro. So this is a Canadian company. Oh, IMT. So yeah, I made a video about this yesterday, and I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. That was a paid advertisement, so that's why I was encouraging you guys to do your due diligence. It was a paid advertisement. I'm not gonna lie to you guys and pretend that it's not. So that's just me being 100% honest with you guys. It is a penny stock, so there's a lot of risk involved with investing with penny stocks. But of course, I did draw these support line, this support line right here, this resistance line, because it actually looked like in the past couple months, actually since 2018, it's been bouncing in between these lines. And yesterday it broke that resistance line based on that news, and almost immediately got rejected. And it went back in between this resistance line right here at around 70 cents. And as you can see right now, there was a lot of volume. And on the video, I wanted to say it, but I couldn't really. It's a paid advertisement. I can't really talk that bad about the company. But it was overbought yesterday. There was a lot of green volume. So my buying point would probably be at around 35 cents. I mean, 3.5 cents. Because we've seen it consistently bounce off 3.5 cents, or even closer to less than 4 cents, even around there. We've seen it bounce 1, 2, 3 times at 3.5 cents. At 4 cents, we've seen it bounce 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So even 4.5 cents. So like anything between below 4.5 cents seems like a good buying point because it seems to have a nice support around there and looks like it'll immediately bounce back up. I pretty much gave you guys all the information about that company yesterday. It does seem undervalued. Like the good thing about this company, it does have $2.275 million in assets, and its market cap is $1.725 million. So more assets versus its market cap usually shows good signs. But the long-term charts are kind of scary because you look at these long-term charts. This company has been on the downfall. So this company, we could be catching a bottom on it. Like it has stabilized here, has been trading sideways recently, but look at that downtrend. Lower lows, lower highs. It could be a sign of a company going bankrupt. It could be a sign that you're just about to catch a bottom and this company is about to blow up. But that's just me being 100% honest with you guys. So let's see what else. Good morning, Andrew. Load up the accounts. LOL. No, I am. Hexo, yeah, Hexo. Let's take a look at them right now. Hexo is currently, well, maybe it's not up to date. It's saying up 3.34% for me. Aurora Cannabis is up 10.5%. It's looking like a green day, boys. We're gonna hopefully enjoy this for the whole day. But we've seen in many cases where we had a green morning, immediately shoot up in the morning. It's probably we're gonna see probably a nice gap, and then that gap gets filled immediately. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. I'm hoping we see a green morning and it continues to push green throughout the day. But that's also a possibility. You guys need to consider that. Any good auto dealers in the 3 million is a $3 million company. I'm not sure if that's a question or a statement. Let's see, ACB 15. Oh, you know what I do want to talk about? Neo. So Neo, I remember I made that video. I might make another video on Neo. But I remember on Neo, I drew a support line, and I said that if Neo reaches down to, let's look at a better chart than that. If Neo drops down to $6, it'll be a good buying point. And then I made that video almost like around here when Neo was at around $9. And what do you know? Neo is at 637, so currently dropping. Neo might hit the support line. This is the line that I've drew before. This is a $6 support line right here. So we've seen time and time again Neo bounce off that $6 support line. It doesn't mean that it's guaranteed to bounce off. It could easily get rejected and then decline even more below $6. But I might be, and I'm very tempted to be starting a position with Neo at the $6 support line, because we've seen it bounce off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times and immediately start moving forward after bouncing off that $6 support line. And right here we have a nice resistance line, which it's bounced off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, which is at around 815. So if I do buy, that's me playing it safe. If I do buy Neo, I might be picking up at $6 for a potential day trade or swing trade, and I will be selling at around 815 or 820 just to be playing safe. Obviously, if I really wanted to, if I wanted to get greedy, if I wanted to be selfish and make a little more money, I could wait till it gets to around $10.40 around this area. But that's never guaranteed. So that's me getting greedy, and I could play it conservative and look to get out of my position at around 820, or I could look to get greedy and try to make it go to all-time highs again, which is always possible. But sometimes when you get greedy, you end up losing all your gains. So I'm just gonna let you guys know I'm keeping an eye out on Neo right now. Let's do some requests. Let's see if you guys have requested anything. What did you learn? I don't think you caught. I'm not sure either. Sorry, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Let's see what you guys are saying. Mike Scheister, good morning. Good morning. What did you think of the Kieran? Oh, I actually did not watch the Kieran interview. Let me know what you think, Neurosis. You're the Kieran master. So keep us up to date. Good morning, Kamal. Let's see if you guys have any requests today. No request. Cody Inc. Okay, let's look at Cody Inc. Exactly, I agree. Coffee is bad for you, but there's a lot of coffee lovers out there. So I'm not going to talk bad about coffee before I get a thumbs down. Oh yeah, before well, we've already got it started, but let's give me a thumbs up. Let's see how many thumbs up I have. It's that time of the day where I beg for likes. So I have 20 thumbs up. Come on, guys, let's get it to 50. 50 thumbs up, guys. And then let's get it to 100. So let's look at Cody Inc. real quick. I saw someone request that. Actually, I'm not sure if that's the company. No, I can't find it. Let me know the ticker symbol. If it is Cody, are you talking about Compagnie de Saint-Gobain? That doesn't sound like the company though. Let's go back to the chat. Hit the bong and then hit the like button. Yeah. I used to smoke weed. I don't really do it anymore. And it definitely wouldn't be appropriate to do it on the live stream. YouTube would demonetize me. MJ FOMO. Go crazy. Fear of missing out. Let's buy in the highs and then panic sell in the lows. Joking. Okay, yeah, might as well talk about other companies I'm keeping an eye on. So SHMP, that's another company that I think is getting a little. These are all potential day trade, swing trade companies. I just want to let you guys know patterns that I'm noticing. And SHMP, I don't know my support line. Oh yeah, here. Let's get a little closer. So this company has hit a support line here, and obviously it made a nice run yesterday. So it does look like it's a little overbought, but we've seen this company make huge runs time and time again. And the reason why I drew this line is because it lines up with here, which does seem to act as a nice support line. And previously, when it hit this 25-cent range, I think, yeah, around 20, no, yeah, 25 cents, we've seen SHMP immediately make a huge run. So SHMP once again is hitting this support line and almost immediately made a huge run. We see this run right here. So I'm not sure. It's not guaranteed, but SHMP could be preparing to make another run. But there is a previous support line right around here, so it could go back to the lows of 4 cents. I doubt it's gonna go that low, uh, but it does look interesting. It does look like it's hitting a bottom, and it looks like it's preparing to make another run. Um, let's look at this company. They do look a little overvalued with total assets of 1.61 million and their market cap of 94 million. But this looks very tempting and it looks like a very good potential day trade or swing trade. So I'm gonna keep an eye out on this company in the morning and we'll see how they're doing. Let's see what you guys are up to. Is Kiran going to ever move up? You know what? I think let's see if I prepared anything for Kiran. I've been keeping an eye on Kiran. They do look like they're current. No, that's not ready. Let's see American prices if there's a difference in the charts. So yeah, Kiran was downtrending, and they do seem to be currently uptrending. It's a tough one because this company is so volatile, and they do look like they're moving up right now. Uh, we do have a support, an uptrending support line. I'm not sure. To be honest, this company has been very volatile, and that's why I've been consistently in and out of these positions because I've noticed that it's super volatile, and especially during the times I got in was near these highs. So I was just riding this wave up and then constantly collecting my profits. And then before you know it, they started downtrending, making lower highs and they did have a nice support around here. But now it looks like Kiran has stabilized. We do have a support line, which I do think they're going to break right around here. I really do hope because they are uptrending and we're going to have a nice triangle here. So what happens usually when we see a triangle is it's either going to break above it or break below it. And I do think since we have been downtrending before, while we were downtrending this way. I do think because of this, we're gonna. This is so. I'm just gonna delete that. Because of this, we're gonna break past this support, this resistance line right here. This is best case scenario, and continue to push forward, and hopefully try to reach new all-time highs again. It's never guaranteed though, but I do notice we started uptrending now, making higher lows. But unfortunately, our highs are stabilized. So we're consistently hitting $2.60 something cents, and then that's acting as a support line right now. So we're gonna find out what happens. I think today it's either gonna break past or break below this, and then that's gonna be a sign of an uptrend or a downtrend. Obviously, we're all hoping for an uptrend with Kiran. Um, let's see, Kiran. Unfortunately, that's the thing about Kiran that I also find very iffy because there's no price to earnings, no price to revenue, no price to sales. Their total assets are 14 million with a market cap of 196 million. So they have 10 times more assets than 10 times bigger market cap than they have assets. Currently, they're a buy, sell, and a buy. So I am hoping for an uptrend. I'm hoping they continue to bounce off this support line and hopefully break past this resistance. But nothing is guaranteed. 99 people. Let's see how many likes you guys gave me. 34. Come on, let's try to get it to 50 likes, guys. Good to see. Check out ACB Finance. Okay, thanks for sharing that article. I'm gonna check it out. Maybe read some news. Let's see what else. Carry on will be at $8 by June. Yes, Neurosis. Neurosis gives us that confidence. I feel like this is partly a Neurosis live stream as well. It's not just mine. Kieran already moved up. Is Kieran going to ever move up? Okay, let's new KOTY. Let's look at COTY. Since I've seen this person request it twice, you know what? Let's have it prepared so I don't forget. Because my memory is bad when I'm super tired. COTY. So this company, very volatile. Seems to have a very nice support line, but that's after a huge gap. So you know what I say about gaps. Let's just put a line here so I can show you guys what I'm looking at. Oh my god. Put a line here. Why is it doing that? So it seems to have a nice support line right around here. So right now it's actually bouncing off that support line. Oh my god, what am I doing? So this line's not straight. So what obviously, don't worry, just ignore the fact that the line's crooked. But obviously we're hoping right now it's going to bounce off this support line and continue to push forward. Let's see if we have a resistance line. We do seem to have a nice resistance line as well. But the thing with this company, let's just zoom in. This is very annoying. The thing with this company is that it has a huge gap up, and we've seen it break this resistance line a couple times. Let's just see how far it goes. It's really annoying because my laptop screen is kind of small. It's a 13-inch laptop screen, so I don't have a lot of space to work with. So even these lines, I can't even like draw them properly because I end up hitting different parts of these charts. So I kind of have to maneuver it different. Around $10.90. Resistance is at around $11.25. But it does look to be downtrending. We are making lower highs. So we're going to see right now, and we are forming a triangle pattern. Hopefully it breaks past the support and it continues to use this as the support, the 11.25 line. I mean, as a resistance, we do seem to be bouncing off this support consistently. We've done it at least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least like 10 times it looks like. But the one problem here is that we have gaps. Gap here, and usually what happens with gaps is they get filled. So I won't be surprised to see this company break past this, below this support line here, and start downtrending to fill in that gap we've made. 1, 2, 3 gaps that sometimes they need to be filled. So they might start getting filled, they might not. We're gonna find out. But yeah, that's it. Okay, let's look at their financials real quick. So right now, technical analysis, it's a buy, neutral, and a buy. So in 1 minute, it's a strong sell and a strong sell and a sell. Let's look at their financials. This company does seem to be undervalued. 0.09 price to revenue, 0.08 price to sales. Total shares outstanding is 750 million. Market cap 8.18 billion. The good thing is they have total assets of 21 billion with a market cap of 8 billion. So they have more assets versus their market cap. On paper, this company does look undervalued. So that might be the reason. And then let's see if they have any good news coming up. See what IHS market. Honestly, this company doesn't look that bad. Right now, they seem to be hitting the bottom of their support line. Let's look at their 52-week range. They are in the bottom half of their 52-week range. But the only thing I'm concerned about is this gap up right here. But besides that, this company looks pretty good on paper. Let's move on to the next company, guys. So we can look at new age brands. Big Chungus, hell yeah. FSD done, Namaste done, BCCI done. So what do you mean? Like, are their runs done? Are these companies done? I'm actually looking at BCCI. Good morning, Hustler. Can you look at PHCE? Of course, you are a member, so I will always consider your. I can't even talk right now, but yes, I will. I will definitely look at your request. PHCEF. PHCEF. And the time zone is really messing me up right now because I'm looking at the time before bed and it looks early. But I realize I gotta be up extra early because it's no longer Toronto time. So this is a fairly new IPO. The thing about these companies, it's their charts are so small. You can't really look at patterns. Like they do seem to have a resistance right around here, but the resistance has broken a few times. I mean support, yeah, resistance. It's a very tough one to look at because it's fairly new IPO. This company IPO'd I think on February. Look at the 1 year. Yeah, this company IPO'd on January 28th. Let's see it. Let's look at their financials. Even their financials, it's all blank. Price balance sheet, it's blank. I can't really see anything on it. Let's try to look for some patterns maybe. We'll look at the 30-minute charts. Yeah, it's been on a nice run. We did have a support right around here at 691, which eventually this might act as the resist as we had a resistance right here at one point, and now it might start acting as a support. But it's made a nice little run, and I think let's look at it and see if they are. There is a lot of volume here. It does seem to be overbought. So I don't think right now would be the best opportunity to jump in, especially because it's near it's at its all-time highs. What could happen is it could bounce off this previous resistance line, and start using it as a support. Unfortunately, I can't even look at its financials, so it might not even so it might be overvalued at these prices. Or another great opportunity would obviously be its all-time lows. This company is way too new, way too to even know what's going to happen with it. I'm going to draw what I believe would be possible future support lines because right now it's obviously at all-time highs. Momentum could push it forward. I don't know enough about this company. It's way too new. So I expect it to either bounce off this line. If it gets rejected, it'll probably bounce off this line at around $6. And if that gets rejected, its support line will be around 480. But it obviously momentum does seem to be pushing it forward. It's climbing up way too fast though. Actually, no, yeah, let's look at that. So on February 20th, it was all the way down at 476. Yesterday, it's all the way up at $7.80. So almost doubled in less than a month. So unfortunately, it's a very new IPO, so there's not much we can learn about that company. So yes, smash that like button. Thank you, Neurosis. It's a buy. So let's look at Aurora Cannabis right now. Aurora Cannabis is currently up 9.92%. Seems to be doing very well. Even Hexo is currently up 3.88% in the pre-market. Looks like good news overall. I want to see how all these other companies. Oh yeah, and then I forgot. I have to do let's read the RBM. Congrats, but that will be nothing soon. Just said ACV was a bargain. That's up first. Kramer just said ACV is a bargain. That's a lot of good news for Aurora Cannabis. I sold at 880. That's good. So you pretty much sold right at the top. It's already dropped. It's a buy. Now chasing is on. You're missing out as we speak. Oh man, LOL RBN. Show frozen. What do you mean show frozen? I know someone else had a request and I was reading it and then I missed it. If not, buying pressure is on. Volume never lies. Really good morning. Good morning, T Flex. We can look at new age brands. Good morning, Hustler. So I think it was COTY. Let's take a look at COTY since someone requested that. I think he requested it a couple of times, and I even talked about it, and then I completely moved on to other things. I need to fix these notifications. I'm getting YouTube notifications here. So COTY. Consumer non-cyclicals personal products. Oh no, I already talked about this company. Yeah, let's move on to the next company. Let's just go right to the bottom. Amarin, please. No worries. I will look at Amarin. Let's hope I can find the ticker symbol. So Amarin Printing and Publishing. Nope, that looks like a company from a different country. So Amarin Corp. I guess that's the one you're talking about. Ticker symbol MARN. So let's take a look at this company. They seem to have hit. I really don't like this computer because it's gonna be hard to draw a support line up here because of this. Let's see if I could. Yeah, no, I can't. So there is a nice support line right around here. I'm gonna try to move this around. It's like makes it so much more complicated because my screen is so tiny. So yeah, and then immediately got rejected. Well, right here. So there's a support line right around. What price is this? I can't even see the price. Let's move this. Yeah, this laptop's so small. It looks like around $23. It's hard to tell because this thing's covering the price. This screen is so tiny that some parts of it got covered. And then we do have a nice resistance here. So this might be so we've seen in many cases resistance lines start acting as a support line. So it might start bouncing in between these lines. Obviously right now we're currently uptrending. So we're going to see if it continues this pattern right here. But it got rejected. This resistance line got rejected, so immediately started declining right now. We're going to see if it breaks past this resistance line. We are currently uptrending, so eventually when that triangle pattern forms, it might break past this resistance line at about, it looks like $23. Unfortunately, my screen's so small I can't look at it. So, and I can't move this. Actually, no, you know what? I could get rid of that, can I? But let's look at them. Right now, they're currently down in the pre-market. They are near the top of its 52-week range. So this company is reaching its top of the charts right now, and it's kind of chasing a stock right now. I don't like to invest in companies when they're near the top of the 52-week range, but it is currently uptrending, so momentum might push it forward. Technical analysis: it's a buy, and a strong buy in the 1 day. The 1 minute, it's a strong sell, strong sell, which is what I would expect after a huge run. 1 month is a buy, strong buy. Let's look at their financials right now. This company does seem to be a little overvalued. 30 price to revenue, 30 price to sales, 53 price to book. Total assets, wow, this looks really good actually. Total assets is 385 million. Oh no, never mind. I thought the market cap was 7, but then its market cap is 7 billion. So yes, I do think this company is a little overvalued. And if we look at the 1 year charts, it is near the top of its 52-week range, but it's hit that 52-week range twice. Last time it hit that, it immediately got rejected and went all the way back down to $12.32. Now we've had a nice resistance line around here, and look, the triangle pattern formed. And once it reached that end, it immediately spiked up, and it looks like we're about to hit that pattern one more time. And so what happens when it does that? It's either going to get rejected and decline, or push forward like it did in the past. So this company does seem to be overvalued, but we are currently uptrending. It's a tough one to call because let's look at their 5-year charts. Let's look at their all-time charts. So yeah, this company has had a huge run up. We've seen them go all the way from being a $2 stock to now being a $21 stock. Let's look at their all-time charts. Oh no, so wow, this company used to be a $1,000 stock. So and it's currently making a run up. You see a lot of volume here. Does seem to be a little bit overbought. It's definitely a risky one, so you gotta invest at your own caution because it does seem to be a pretty risky company. Let's see what you guys are up to. So did it go down? Glenn Wright, what are you talking about, Glenn Wright? Aurora Cannabis is currently up 10.5% in the pre-market, so they're doing really good today. Hexo keeps pushing forward in the pre-market. It's looking green all around. You know what? Let's take a look at all the pot companies, see how they're doing. I want to take a look at Canopy Growth real quick. Ooh, I better charge my laptop before it dies. So CGC, take a look at them, how they're doing in the pre-market. Canopy Growth is up 2% in the pre-market. We have 5 minutes till the market's open, guys. Time flies by when we're doing these live streams. Let's look at Cron. And unfortunately, I'm going to try to do some more requests. I'm not going to waste time looking at all these companies because you guys could do it all yourself. Just go on Yahoo Finance and type in whatever company in the American ticker symbol. Cron isn't loading, so it's okay. We'll just ignore Cron. Let's go. Oh, I almost exit this. So let's go straight to the chat room and see if you guys have any requests. Full alert. Mike, did you call GTT? Hell yeah. Andrew, did POT announce earnings yesterday? Honestly, guys, I haven't been glued to my computer lately. Well, I had to work on that one video. Good morning, Awake. Awake is awake. IRX earnings today. RHBI FDA approved. What do you think? No selling allowed, Awake. Okay, let's look at IXRX. Let's take a look at them. IXRX. I can't find them. I'm typing IXRX and I can't find them unless I'm typing something wrong. IXRX, nope. So I can't find them. Let's look at PYX, and then we'll look at Kushko. And I'm not sure you guys are all chatting away. I'm not sure if you guys are talking to me or each other, but it's okay. Chat away, chat away. Prodigy Gold. Let's look at PYX. No, PYX. That's the wrong ticker symbol. Let's remove that from my watch list. My watch list is way too rampacked. So Pixis International. Company is currently up in the pre-market, up 1.83%. They do seem to have a nice support right around here. So they seem to have a nice support at around $9 right now. It does seem to be uptrending, but we do have a resistance here, which seems to consistently be rejected. So we are above the resistance line right now at about $26, a little higher. Put that probably here. So we do have a nice resistance line at around 2050, and we're above it right now, 29. So right now, let's take a look at the volume. It does seem to be a little overbought, but it was previously oversold. So now we're currently above the resistance line. So we're going to see if it gets rejected or continues to push forward. This company has been trading sideways. Let's try to fix these lines. They're a little crooked. Just give me one sec. And then we're gonna look at their so right now 52-week range. They're in the bottom half of their 52-week range. Technical analysis. This company is a buy, a strong buy, and a neutral. Let's look at their financials. This company does seem to be undervalued. A 0.13 price to revenue, 0.13 price to sales. Price to book is a 1, and total assets is $2 billion with a market cap of $253 million. So they have $2 billion in assets and a market cap of $253 billion. This company definitely looks overvalued. But what is undervalued? Sorry, this company looks undervalued, but it does look like this stock has been. Let's look at their 5-year charts. Oh wow, hold on, all-time charts maybe. So this company went all the way from being a $280 company to now being a $29 company. So it is near the bottom of its 52-week range. I gotta fix these lines. They look so crooked and it bugs me. So it seems like you might be catching it during a nice, and it might be getting ready for a nice run because it is near the bottom of its 52-week range. But the only problem right here is that it's hitting this resistance line right here. So what might happen is it's going to immediately get rejected and start downtrending and hit this support line that it's bounced off. We've seen it bounce off it. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the best buying opportunity I think would be at around anything below $12 would be a good buying opportunity. Right now it's near the top of its resistance line. It's actually right above it, and we've seen it get rejected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in the past 4 years. So right now it's gonna be we're gonna see if it pushes forward and pushes above it. We've seen it make a nice run in 2018. Went all the way up to it looks like 49 around $50. I really hate how I can't see it. But yeah, I can't see it. My screen is way too small. But that might be the next support line. So if it does push past this resistance line right here, we might see it bounce in between these lines in the future. We're going to see if it continues to push forward above this resistance line and then eventually start acting as a support. But it also could continue bouncing in between these lines. So it does look like an undervalued company, so it does have potential to make a run, but I do think it would be a safer bet, but it's never guaranteed to go below $12 again. Anything below 12, 12.50 would be a good buying opportunity. Right now you're kind of gambling. It's a 50-50 chance because it could easily at any point go bounce back down, or it could break past this resistance and bounce up. So you're pretty much taking a coin toss, and it can go either way right now because that's exactly what it's looking like. So so the markets are open, guys. Let's see if you guys had any more requests. Let's see how Aurora is doing in the market opening. So Aurora is up 12%. Aurora keep pushing forward during the market opening. That's a good sign. It's a good sign of good morning. Hopefully they don't get rejected and start downtrending. I'm just gonna check my portfolio real quick. I'll stay on for a few minutes. I'm not gonna leave right away. I'll do a few more requests because I know I've missed a lot of requests. Yeah, Aurora is doing amazing this morning. Looks like everyone's happy today. Looks like good news all around. Oh, I do have an article from that someone sent me. Is this it? This wearables company is changing the way people care for their loved ones. No, I'm gonna have to find it because I think someone sent me an article. I can't seem to find it. Nope, that's the upgrade. I don't need to upgrade. It's okay. Let's keep running. Hold up 200 already, best I've ever seen. GTT, please. Let's look at GTT. No problem. Hold on. Let me just. Yep, it is a good morning. I'm in the green. My portfolio seems to be up today. Wow. I'm actually tempted, very tempted to sell some Aurora shares today, and I might just do it live. This is a huge run. Maybe I'm going to put a sell order. No. You know what? I think Aurora will push forward to 13, 14 eventually. And this is my core position, so I lost all my swing trading position. This looks very good for Aurora, though. I'm currently up 62% on my Aurora shares. So it looks very tempting to sell right now. Even Hexel's having a very good day. I'm happy. I hope you guys are happy too. Let's see. Yeah, Kieran had a bad morning. Kieran went down today. But let's look at what was your request? GTT. Let's look at GTT. Cyber World just bought 2,000 shares. What did you buy 2,000 shares of? Of Aurora at 11.72? Damn. Why would you buy it? That's pretty high, but you got some balls, Cyber World. You too, Mike. Have a great day. I'm gonna look at GTTT since that's what you requested. GTT Communications. Wait, so Cyber World, you bought 2,000 Aurora shares at 11.72. It's going up to $14. I like your confidence. You know what? Just because of that, I'm not selling. Just kidding. I wasn't. So actually, you know what? That's nice that I have some lines here for GTT. So actually, did I not already look at it? This looks like a company I already looked at. These lines look pretty fresh. So right now, GTT is currently sitting at $33.12. Let's look at the 1 month chart. I feel like I just looked at them. This was just the company I looked at. And let's see. Actually, no, it's not. So we currently have a resistance line right here, which this morning it does seem to have been bound. It went underneath this resistance line. Yesterday it did go above it, and it seems like it's going to get rejected. Losing my voice. So what might happen is it might bounce below. It might start bouncing down here to this support, which is at around $30. So we have a support at around $30. Let's put this a little lower because the sign's crooked. Around $30.50. We have a resistance at around $33. My guess right now, since this company looks overbought yesterday, there's some volume here. Really, it got overbought here on the 11th, overbought here on the 12th. So now what we might see it's gonna bounce off the $30.65 support line. I do think I drew another resistance here. Let me just look at the 1-year charts. And if it does bounce above this this resistance line, the $33 resistance line, I do think it could possibly go up to $36, and that could start acting as a resistance line, and this line could start acting as a support. We're going to look at their financials. Right now, they are near the bottom half of their 52-week range, so they're looking like a good deal. Currently uptrending, so that does look like a good sign. And every time it formed that triangle pattern, it seemed to have pushed higher. So we're about to hit this triangle again right around here, and we're going to see if it gets rejected. So two things could happen. It could either start bouncing up here and use this as the support and this as the resistance, or it could continue downtrending and continue bouncing in between these lines and form another shape like this. And we've seen it time and time again. I've seen these patterns many times, so it could go either way. But right now it does seem to be uptrending, and we could start seeing it bounce in between $36 and in between $32. But let's look at their financials, see if they're overvalued or undervalued. This company looks fairly, price to revenue is 1.23, price to book is 4.4, same, the market total assets is 4.53 billion, market cap is 1.8 billion. So this company does look undervalued. It looks very good on paper. Shares outstanding, 55 million shares outstanding. So small share dilution. On paper, this company looks very good. Does seem to be currently uptrending. It is near the bottom of its 52-week range. It does look like a very safe bet, but this pattern could get rejected at any time, and we could start seeing a downtrend. But right now, it looks really good on paper. So I like this company. That's GTT, and this is an IT services and consulting, GTT Communications. It does look like a good call though. So I could look at Kushco, KSHB. Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to sell Aurora Cannabis, but they seem to be pushing 12%. Aurora Cannabis, yes. Not okay. Let's look at Kushco since that was someone's request. KSHB. Oh, you know what I want to look at actually? Actually, you know what? I'll look at Kushco, but what is that? BPTH. I just want to look at them real quick because I want to see Biopath Holdings. I've been doing so many swing trades with this company, and they have made me some pretty easy money. It's like almost too easy. And I've been keeping, as you can see, I've been keeping an eye on these patterns for quite some time. And right now, no, it doesn't look like a good buying opportunity. I'm pretty much buying, hopefully at around 29, or it would be amazing if it went down to 26. Biopath Holdings, and I've been selling at these support lines, and this company has been amazing for day traders, swing traders. That's BPTH. Obviously, it's a high risk right now. I think it's near the top of its supports. So if it goes below 30 something dollars, if Biopath Holdings goes around $29, below $30, or best case scenario below $27, I will be starting a day trade or swing trade position. But yeah, let's look at KSHB, Kushco. So this has been requested a few times. Let's look at the 1-year chart, see how they're doing in the 1-year charts. So this company does seem to have nice support, but they are trading sideways. We have a support line at around $4.50. A resistance line right here at around $6 and we could say 50 cents, but I'm gonna put it at 45 cents. It's pretty much been trading sideways. Actually, even this even goes back kind of all the way here because it got rejected here. And even here, it dipped below the support line. Actually, this goes way back. This is a very strong support. We've seen it bounce off the support line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So an amazing buying opportunity for Kushco would be $4.50. It's never guaranteed that it's gonna go back down that low, but and then a selling opportunity would be right around 650. Anything above 650. Obviously, we've seen it go above this resistance line here and then immediately get rejected. And then after that, this was oversold, and now we're currently uptrending. Let's look at Kushco's financials. So right now, it's kind of a coin toss because it could continue uptrending and possibly break past this resistance line, or it could continue the downfall, and it might go back down. I doubt it's going to go back this low again because we haven't seen it hit this support line since 2018. So we might have a new resistance line, a new support line, maybe right around here, $5.35. It's tough to call. It has been pretty volatile. Yeah, I'm gonna say the new resistance line might form around here. I'm gonna form an even thinner line, maybe make it super thin, right around here. So we might start seeing a trade in between these lines right here, around $5.25. But I actually like Kushco. I hold a small position in them. Obviously, I would like it to drop more so I could get start a bigger position. Right now, it's not looking good in the technical analysis. It's a sell, strong sell. 1 minute, it's a sell, strong sell. So it's a strong sell all around. It's not looking good for Kushco. But never bet your money on technical analysis. But this company looks so like undervalued. Well, the value comparing it to other marijuana pot companies, price to revenue 7.2, price to sales 9.5. When you compare that to like Aurora Cannabis, this company looks undervalued. Total assets 112 million, market cap 495 million. That's not bad. Total shares outstanding 78 million. So this company, it hasn't even hit the 1 billion market cap yet. So I think this company can easily double in the future. Its total shares outstanding 78 million, so small share dilution, and it does look very undervalued. So I do like Kushco. Obviously, I would like it to go down to 525, so I could buy some more shares. Or even now, it does seem to be a very good buying opportunity, because it could go back up to these resistance line. This resistance line at around $4, $6.50, around there. Honestly, I think it's the oscillator. I mean, the technical analysis is saying it's a sell, strong sell. I think I would personally be buying, hopefully, if it goes below like $5.40 American. But yeah, let's just move on to the next company, see what you guys are up to. Also, I'm gonna check how many likes I got. You guys have not met your quota on likes. Just kidding. Let's see. Actually, 54 likes. Nice. Let's try to get this to 75 likes if possible, guys. Chase is on. Aurora Cannabis up 13.5%. Let's look at that. Right. Well, in the American markets, it's up 12.8%. You know what? Let's take a look at the Aurora Cannabis charts in Canadian dollars, because I do have lines drawn for them. And it looks like they're acting exactly how these lines have been drawn. So right now they're pushing. Actually, they're. How come? Actually, this chart has not been updated, because the price here shows $10.64. So we're gonna have to wait for these prices to load on TradingView.com. But as you can see, Aurora Cannabis has been uptrending, and it does look like it's gonna continue pushing forward. Let's just see. Someone said $13 and something cents. I'm gonna make sure I'm not being trolled and check it out on my portfolio real quick. Honestly, such a green day today. I am very tempted to collect some profits. Aurora is sitting at $12.28. It looks like a very good day for Aurora Cannabis. Even Hexel's doing good. Looks like a nice green day. $12.28. I'm happy. I'm up 68% on my Aurora shares right now. I'm gonna do a couple more requests. Let's see if my members have requested anything. Mito. I'll do some Mito. And don't forget, guys, to join my group. There's a join button, and you guys could join it. And if you guys have a request, and I did not forget about your video requests. Right now, I'm not in town, so it's very hard to edit videos on my laptop. So I know you guys so far have requested Ford and another company, Ford and GLDLF. I'm gonna do those videos as soon as I'm back home because it's very hard to edit on this laptop. Oh. I don't know why I have an alarm. So let's take a look at Mito stock real quick. I think that might be I might do one more request after that, and then we're gonna call it a day. Hopefully we enjoy some green. Oh, this is another fairly new company. These companies are always hard to read. Oh, sorry. Obviously we see a support here. We're gonna see if it hits that support at around around $12. Maybe it's a little more lower than that. Support line at around 1180. So I would say that's a good buying opportunity. But this is such a new company that it could easily go. We haven't really formed a support, right? But right now we see a bottom, we see a top. So the bottom is I drew the line for the bottom, and right here is the top, which is right about at. We're gonna look at its 52-week range. I can't even see it because this thing's in the way. I hate my laptop. So yeah, it looks like it at $21 seems to be its resistance. It's very top. So right now, that's all we've seen from this company. It went as low as 1185. It has a small support at 1180, and its top at around $21. We're gonna look at technical analysis. It's a buy, a strong buy, and a sell. We're gonna see if this company looks overvalued or undervalued, but I doubt. Yeah, it's way too new of an IPO. No balance sheet, no price to earnings, no price to revenue. This company IPO'd on February 15th, it looks like. So this is a very new company. Right now, it has been downtrending. So I feel like there is more potential for more room for upside versus downside because they could hit these highs again and possibly surpass them, possibly go above $21. Your safest bet would be to wait till it hits $11 again. Below $12, but it's never guaranteed. This is a very new company. I don't even know their market cap. It doesn't show their market cap. Doesn't show their shares available. It's tough to call. Maybe I'd have to do some research on it and see if they have a market cap on other websites. But right now, this is a really new IPO. Unfortunately, I can't give you much information on it. So by 2025, $100 a share. Are you talking about Aurora? I look at ACB as a sell in 2025 for me. I'm kind of take money run guy. I know I'm very tempted to collect some profits. I wish I had a bigger position in them, but unfortunately I don't. Let's take a look at RHHBY. CVS is 55. Do you think it's a good buy? I'll look at CVS after, and then let's see RHBY. I don't know if I'm typing it wrong, because if you can't, let's look at the ticker symbol RHHBY. Is that what I typed? Oh no, I typed RHHBY. Roche Holdings. So let's look at the 1-year charts. Company does seem to be uptrending. So far, what I like about this company is there's a gap down. So usually what happens with these gap downs is they get filled. So now there might be a gap up, or no, now it might start uptrending because of that gap down. But the one problem is this is near the top of its 52-week range. So this company is near the top of its 52-week range. So I feel like at this point it has more room for downside versus upside. Technical analysis, it's a sell, and a neutral. Let's look at their so they do have dividends, 3.2% dividend yield. Price to earnings is 22, so it's a profitable company. Market cap is at 230 billion. This is a large cap. Total shares outstanding 854 million. Total assets 78 billion. Price to revenue 4.0, price to sales 4.0, price to book. So it seems to be kind of fairly valued. The only thing is it's near the top of its 52-week range. It's made a huge run already. Let's see if we see any So yeah, we're kind of hitting a resistance point right here. We have a resistance line right around here. And as we can see, it got rejected. So it did go above this resistance line at around $34.50 and immediately got rejected. We've seen it take a gap down. Let's see if we can find a support. What I think it could, just give me a second. Let me just get this line ready for you guys. It could start bouncing in between $30, around $30.80. Start bouncing in between these lines right here. And then worst case scenario, but this company does not seem to be overvalued, so I doubt, but an amazing buying opportunity would be if it went at around $26.36. Right now, obviously, this company does seem to be uptrending, but the support was broke. The resistance line was rejected. So we're going to see if it bounces off this line right here, possibly bounces up and continues to uptrend. If not, it might this $30 line might start acting as a new support. On paper, this company doesn't look bad. They do have a 3.2% dividend yield. It just my only problem, it's near the top of its 52-week range. So at this point, there's a lot more room for downside versus upside. So at this, you gotta invest at your own risk. So let's look at what else you guys have. Maybe I'll do another company and then we'll call it a night. I just gotta check my phone real quick. Sorry guys, just give me a second. Okay, so we'll look at LBuy and then we're gonna call it a day. I think let's see how long I've been live streaming for. I've been live streaming for over an hour. Oh man, wrong thing. So we're gonna look at LBuy. Leaf Buyer Technologies. So this company is right at the middle of its 52-week range. So let's look at the 1-year charts, because that's the 52-week range. So hold on, let me just draw a resistance line. We do seem to have a resistance line right around here. So $1.75 around there, $1.70 seems to be a resistance line. We have a support. Let's look at the charts. Let's look at the 5-day charts. See if they have one. It's kind of tough. It's not very consistent. This company has been uptrending though. You see a nice little uptrend pattern here. It does seem to be a little steep. But let's look at them technical analysis. It's a buy, and a strong buy. Let's look at the 1 minutes real quick. 1 minute, it's a strong buy, and a strong buy. So technical analysis is saying that this company is a buy. It is in the middle of the 52-week range. So I think at any point, we're gonna just draw a line right here. Whoops, that's a little too high. Let's put that down a little more. So I think at any point, and then we're going to draw another line here. Just give me a second. So right now it's near the middle of its 52-week range. So this company is kind of a coin toss, because at any point this company can continue to push forward and go all the way up here to around the $2.80, even up to $3, because we've seen it hit $3 before. Or it could immediately go back down to the penny stock range, which would make it below 60 cents. So right now, this company, I think it has a 50-50 chance. It could swing either way. It is currently uptrending right now. Let's see how they are on paper, if they're overvalued or undervalued. I do think they're a little overvalued. Price to revenue is a 45. Price to sales is a 57. Not a profitable company. Total assets is 3.85 million. Market cap is at 65 million. So on paper, they do look overvalued, but when you compare them to other companies, like let's look at Aurora Cannabis. When you compare it to a company like Aurora Cannabis, they do look undervalued because right now Aurora Cannabis is sitting at 11.99. And what do you know? Aurora Cannabis hit that support line right here, and it looks like it got rejected. So this is a previous resistance line that I drew, and it looked like it almost hit it. Let's look at the 5-minute charts. Oh man, why are my lines all wacky? Let's look at the 1-month chart actually. So Aurora looks like it hit that, it almost hit that resistance line, and then it looks like it's declining now. No, Aurora is down to $12.11, still up 13.8%, 13.9. Aurora keeps pushing forward. But oh yeah, we're gonna look at their financials. So Aurora does seem to be way overvalued, especially after today. Currently have a market cap of above 10 billion, but yeah, look at price to sales 195, price to revenue 90. So when you compare that to the previous company, which are in the 45s, it looks fairly valued. It's still comparing it to normal companies, it is overvalued. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get some breakfast. I'm going to sell now and hope for a dip. Do what you believe in. Trust your gut. Thank you for the interview. Check out the cure. I was about to say the neurosis interview. I'm gonna actually check it out. I'm gonna go lay down. I'm super tired. But either way, guys, hope you have a good day. Oops, I accidentally. I'm not sure if I exited the live stream. I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys have a green day. It looks like a green day so far. Don't forget, give me a thumbs up, guys. Try to get me to 100 likes if possible. I'll see you guys. I'll be possibly posting a video today. If not, I might do a post-market live stream. Let me know if you guys want to see me live stream in the post-market. So let me know if you guys want a post-market live stream, because it's a lot easier to do live streams versus editing videos on this laptop. So if you guys want to do post-market live stream, give me a thumbs up, say post-market live stream, and I'll do a post-market live stream for you guys. So goodbye to everyone. Thank you, IJ. Sold ACB at $9. Looks like a good point. They are reaching highs. They might be declining now. Either way, best of luck. Hope you guys enjoy this green day today. And that's it for now, guys. Bye.